You're welcome from Zambia. It's an honor to have you. He says, Kweku, I am tired. It's about an 18-hour journey back, and I am happy to be here, but I'll make it easy for you, sir, so that you can go and catch some rest. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I could go on and on and on, but I don't know, is Nana ready to come in now? Is His Royal Majesty ready to join us now? Can you quickly find out if he's ready? Let the drums sound, and then we'll receive him in the auditorium. Is His Royal Majesty ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Trailblazer Awards. Very shortly, we will go into the conference. I'd also want to mention that tonight we're welcoming for the red carpet. Would want to receive, they are not coming now, we'll welcome everybody before, but Honorable Austin Game would be joining us on the panel discussion, and then we would also be having Mr. Ebenezer Ni Otu. Mr. Ebenezer Ni Otu is the CEO of Shining Web Studio. You heard him a while ago. Tonight they are speaking to issues surrounding innovating, as businesses would want you to innovate. And then I would have Mr. Sir Derek Donko, who is an economist and a lecturer with the Ghana Technology University. There's the Ghana Communication Technology University. Doc, if you are here, Sir Derek Donko, if you are here, can I see your hand up? Oh, let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause. I'm sorry I didn't introduce you early on, but we're glad that you are here. Sir Derek Donko, he's an economist, he's a lecturer, and tonight he would want to impact into you. Team, if His Royal Majesty is not here, at this moment, I would humbly want to welcome, for the welcome address tonight, the Honorary Consul of the Republic of Botswana to Ghana, and that is Honorable Thomas Ochre. Please let's give him a round of applause as he comes in to officially welcome every one of you. Oh, please do it better for him.
Good evening, and I would want to congratulate the business executive. I'm very happy being here because it was in a program like this that I met a company, and that company is already registered in Botswana and has won 1 or 2 deals and has started as a Ghanaian entity in Botswana. I just want to assure you that now Africa is poised and coming together. We desire now to build Africa from within. I encourage anybody here that seeks to have a second place, to have an extension. Botswana receives you very well and will direct you without any problem at all, seamless situation through the Botswana Investment Trade Center to bring you to your sector, bring you to what actually your need is, and support you to establish in Botswana. Before I was aware, he was not even requesting from visa from us. The Investment Trade Center, which has a one-stop shop center in Botswana, had organized everything for him with his multiple visas that he could go and come, and his resident permit, a place for office, and the likes. So I encourage you. Botswana comes from a place of poverty into a place of how they have been able to manage resources into riches. So I encourage you, if it is possible, that you want a place out of Ghana to support the African Free Continental area so that trade barriers will be moved. I encourage you, come to Botswana. We'll support you, and it will work very well. Distinguished members of the diplomatic corps, traditional and religious leaders, captains of industry, development partners, distinguished speakers, award recipients, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is with immense pleasure and a profound sense of honor that I warmly welcome you to the Ghanaian 100 Trailblazers Conference and Awards, proudly organized by the Business Executive Group. On behalf of the organizers and our distinguished partners, I extend a heartfelt appreciation to each of you for honoring our invitation and gracing this important occasion with your presence. I just want you to know one thing. Your participation reflects a shared commitment to Ghana's development and to celebrating the remarkable individuals and institutions whose leadership continues to inspire progress across our nation. Today's conference is more than a gathering of accomplished professionals and distinguished leaders. It is a platform for meaningful dialogue, strategic collaboration, and the exchange of ideas that have the potential to shape Ghana's future. It is also an opportunity to recognize those who have demonstrated exceptional visions, innovation, resilience, and service in their respective fields. You see, one thing I see here, many people here have started right from the scratch. Today, it seems to our youth that you cannot start from the scratch. Everybody wants it quick. Today, I heard of and my heart goes with them, over 50,000 within 24 hours of African citizens crossing the channel into Spain, and many of whom have died. And just today again, about 50% of them have been sent back to Morocco. It is for this reason that I really, really appreciate what the Trailblazer Awards is doing, because then
my sincere apologies. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will humbly want to rise and receive Nana Nsawem. He is the Royal Majesty who has come all the way from Nsawem to be part of tonight's program. Can we humbly rise? That is the beautiful tradition of Ghana. Anytime we have the chiefs and royalties, they join us. Nana Kwame and Son the second is the beauty of tradition. Tonight he's saying, I am happy to give you your awards. He's come with his entourage. He's come with the beautiful queens of the Eastern region. They are saying that if you have corporate social responsibilities, come with us. Oh, please let's give them a round of applause. This is beautiful. This is tradition at its best. And I'm sure His Excellency from Botswana tell Nana of some of the opportunities. You're welcome. Nana has taken his seats. Our queen mothers will take their seats also. Nana is representing Ibrahim tonight. Nana Kwame and Son the second. Nana says, as many as possible, I want to present the awards to you. So that's why he's here tonight. It's a beauty. Let's be patient with tradition as they take their seats. Once I have their names, ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Majesties have taken their seats. Nana, can they sit down? Nana says you can all take your seats now. You may kindly take your seats. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. DJ, thank you. Your Excellency, we were enjoying your speech before Nana came through. I'm sure there are opportunities for Nana also in Botswana. I don't know if they have a royal or something that you want to add on in your presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is the beauty of identity. I say this is what and who we are. It can never be taken away from us, and it won't. In Botswana, we also have the cutlass. And I always say, if Nana sitting here takes the decision, you see, even my speech had to be stopped for Nana to enter. If Nana has to take a decision with his subjects, and the president comes to take, mostly people will tend to go the chief's way. So I ask myself, why then is Nana not part of the decision-making process? Why then is not Nana part of the constitutional reforms? And this, Nana, there are other chiefs, in Africa, other places in Africa, that I encourage that as Africa begins to team up together, we shouldn't forget our heritage, so that this thing also comes together. And there are your colleagues in Botswana who also agrees into some of these things, so that in the end, if a politician is taking a particular decision and it won't go very well, it will go only for the political party, Nana is also there to say, my citizens wouldn't swallow this so easily. So let us capture this and have a look into it. So Nana, thank you very much for coming, and we pray. You say, Kwasu. So Nana on Kwasu. So like I was saying, the more we reward our living legends, the more it encourages our youth also to know that it is possible we can make it. We have cocoa in Ghana. Sami is there. We turn cocoa into something and then take it to Botswana, where there is absolutely not even a single cocoa tree. So I encourage that such trading practices will begin. Instead of always trying to take it to Europe, I think that it will be very more easier to take it to our mother or sister African countries than always trying to look out to somewhere. And on pricing, it will surprise you that I checked pricing. The pricing sometimes one has in Europe is almost the same as one has in Southern Africa. So let's explore some of these opportunities as we gather in such forum. The theme for this year's conference, opening new pathways for Ghana's socio-economic development, could not be more timely. Across the world, nations are redefining development through innovations, technology, entrepreneurship, strategic partnerships, and sustainable investment. Ghana is equally presented with tremendous opportunities to harness its human capital, strengthen its institutions, and unlock new avenues for inclusive economic growth. We have no option. We just have to come together. Many partners come together elsewhere to grow. It's only when it comes to Ghana, it comes to Africa, it's not easy to have partners come together to grow together, because I don't know for what reason, but you know. I have had my bit of understanding about some of these issues, but it is time. We have no option. You can't do it alone. Let's come together, and I'm sure we will rise up together and build Ghana and build Africa. Real progress is achieved when governments and traditional authorities, the private sector, academia, civil society, development partners, and communities work together with common purpose. As Honorary Consul of the Republic of Botswana to Ghana, I have witnessed the immense value of international cooperation in promoting investments, trade, education, tourism, and cultural exchange. Strong partnerships between nations create opportunities for knowledge sharing, innovation, and sustainable development. This evening, we celebrate 100 outstanding trailblazers whose dedication, excellence, and commitment have made a lasting impact on Ghana's socio-economic development. I therefore congratulate all award recipients and commend the Business Executive Group for creating this prestigious platform. And I pray that next time it will be Botswana. May today's engagements inspire fresh ideas, stronger partnerships, and renewed commitments to Ghana's development. Once again, I warmly welcome you and wish you a productive conference and a memorable celebration. Thank you. God bless you all, and may God bless the Republic of Ghana, and God bless the Business Executive. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Let's give him a round of applause as he goes back to his seat. Let's do better, and that is a tune from Botswana as he goes back to his seat. This is beautiful. Wow. All right, DJ. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, and Your Excellency, you know, tonight, together with my beautiful wife at home, we run a small chocolate business. And I want to say a big thank you to my CEO. She gave me the opportunity that, Kweku, you're a small business. And so we want you to grow. So exhibit some of your products here. And so she's giving me, I think she's here, I should give her a big round of applause. Dr. Baroness Paulette Goro. Let's give her a big round of applause. She's the founder, CEO of Business Executive. And we are happy that she always wants to be humble. You can find her at the back seat. But please come take your place right here, madam. And so I just wanted to say it on grounds that she's giving me the opportunity on the local front. Now, what this wonderful man came to do is that, Kweku, bring your products to Botswana. Their currency is so strong that they won't buy it pegged to the Ghana cedi. They will buy it pegged to the European and American prices. Give him a round of applause. Tonight, I can feel the vibration when it comes to you applauding. And so, for me, in the chocolate and confectionery industry and distribution, I'm taking advantage. But hey, business operator, what advantage are you taking of? He's here tonight. He's assured you of all the opportunities. The Business Executive has created the platform for you. Whether it's agro-processing you are in, commercial agriculture, whether you are into tourism and hospitality. Madam, he says the next Trailblazers Award, bring it to Botswana. Are you running a tourism industry? Tell madam, I want to partner you so that when you go to Botswana, I'll let you see all the sites. You see how businesses are created. I'll share a few more with you. Are you into renewable energy? Some people said, yes, we are building towers. We are into energy and the like. Botswana says, if you are not there, when you move from Ghana, he's here. Sir, did you mention that they facilitated visa and stay for somebody, a businessman who was looking for the opportunity? Please, you come through the Business Executive. We will give you his address. Don't go directly. When you are going, we want to go with you. So yes, tonight my CEO is here. Take advantage. But this is what we do for you. So once upon a time, I was in Kigali, and we were hearing that, oh, people are criticizing awards and things. Please, we don't only dish out awards just like that. We create businesses for you. Tonight, if not for anything at all, you've seen your business on the red carpet. That video is done for you. You can go anywhere with it, and it's free of charge by the Business Executive. Tonight, if you've not seen anything at all, Nana Sawem is here. He's saying Accra is choked. If you are looking for proper land for industrialization, come to Nsawem. Oh, you won't clap for him. How would you get land? Nana, is land still available? You know what Nana did? He says, cycle. Yes. Come. I am for, as I say, they say, come. And this is what the business executive will do for you. You, if you don't have business taking there, go for land there. For your house, I'll come and visit you. In Sawem is known for agriculture. Oh my goodness. So this is what we do. Please forgive me, I'm a journalist. If you leave me, I'll talk and talk and talk. But we are matchmaking, and this is what we mean when we. So when we invite you, let nobody deceive you and say, "Oh, lately they say award." So if we were not here tonight, how would this hotel get money to run programs? Of course, there are charlatans who have infiltrated in the business. Watch out for them. So if anybody invites you and you check and it's not correct, but not credible businesses like the business executive. Madam, how many years have we been operating? 15. We are more than a decade and a half, 15 years. We are not only in Ghana, we are all over Africa. Some of the awards in Europe, Spain, UK, amongst others. Please look our direction, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, tell somebody you are welcome. Oh, say it with some love. You are welcome. I am happy you are here tonight. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's immediately swing into our panel discussion. Tonight we're looking at innovation. We'll allow some questions from the audience, but it will just take a few minutes. That's about 30 minutes. I want to welcome Honorable Estin Game from Game and Game Group. Let's give him a round of applause as he comes. Sir, you may sit there. Tonight, everybody is coming from that side. And then I am happy to have Mr. Ebenezer Neo too, who's the CEO of Shining Web. You can join me here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. They are developers and they are doing a lot of things, bringing ERPs in. Your business, you are writing in notebook. When somebody takes the notebook, you don't have any trace again. In this modern age, AI time, you are writing in notebook. Your sales, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, away from him, I'm bringing in an economist who will gauge the economy for you. He's also a lecturer, so that means he's a teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ghana Communication Technology University, help me welcome Sir Derek Donkor. Ladies and gentlemen, an honor to have all of you here tonight. I'll quickly move on to the topic we're looking at tonight. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are discussing unleashing the creative energies of innovation to chart Ghana's pathway forward. Let's bring in some innovation. Let's bring in some energies. So tonight, gentlemen, you are welcome. I would have been happy to have a lady in here, but all too soon, I'd want to say, ladies, you can join us with your questions in there. They'll have a session of answers, and then we will immediately move in to the question time. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would want to navigate the paradigm shift across all sectors. And here I would want to mention that many, and Mr. Osingame, you deal with businesses, institutions when it comes to conflicts and a lot of things. Many traditional industries struggle today to adapt quickly to rapid market shifts. A lot of people are living in, I don't want to say the old age, but the time they began, they have refused to innovate and they are staying at that level. Tonight, I'd want you to share with us, when such, or you encounter such businesses, what do you tell them? How do you deal with them? Austin Game.
Good evening, my dear friends. Indeed, grateful for the business executive bringing all of us together. I have journeyed with her through Mauritius to Kigali to South Africa and many other countries, including Nigeria and Ghana. Just came yesterday from Lusaka, Zambia, on part of the mission. And it looks as if we have come to a junction where you have to decide whether you are going left, right, or straight ahead of you. And that's what business is seeking to do now. We live in a world full of confusion, and we need an innovative idea to push you through the shift. And indeed, when you talk about paradigm shift, what it means is that there is a dependency of change just in front of you. If you don't take the step to ensure that you move away from the traditional approach to dealing with business in today's world, obviously you'll be missing the point. We all know how today America is engaged in serious conflict with Iran, and by extension, all the nations across not just Europe, but in the heart of the 7 nations across the Middle East there, they are all suffering. And by extension, Ghana, we are facing it. Today, if you go to the pump, your fuel price will go up just because of that. So what do you do in the face of such situation? You have to sit and plan strategically to bring about some creativity and innovation, not as a figure of speech, but something you have to religiously plan on paper for execution and look at the end product before you even begin the execution. And so my invitation to you tonight is that as trailblazers in the field of work today, in a polarized world, in a world full of uncertainties and ambiguities, you have to ensure that you dedicate yourself to the business you are engaging in, particularly in Africa. We are not yet taking advantage fully of the AFTA that we have. Fortunately, the headquarters in Ghana, because we are supposed to agree among the top echelon of government in ensuring that our taxes, our security system, our infrastructure is well in place to enable us make meaningful use of this innovation we are talking about. So I think that as we go on, maybe we have to add, but I would like to say that it's about ensuring that you add value to whatever you are doing. If you don't add value to whatever you are doing, you cannot even sell your products. I'm a consultant. I know how expensive it is to engage in business, manage people, manage resources, and technology. And so it's very, very key, and you are all invited as trailblazers in ensuring that you don't just talk about innovation, you don't talk about creativity, but you ensure that you execute it on paper before action. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you can give us Tengami a round of applause, I'll be very grateful. Neo too, I come to you at this moment, and I want to find out from you. So organizations frequently encounter systemic complex roadblocks, such as supply chain, volatility, regulatory shifts, digital transformation hurdles, and I'm talking digital transformation hurdles because I know you are into ERPs, and when it comes to what you are into. So kindly share with us, when these businesses here, when these hurdles come, digital transformation and all that, how do you want them to handle them, even as we celebrate them as trailblazers?
All right, thank you very, very much. I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to the business executive for the opportunity to be here and for the opportunity to also be on this panel. So as said earlier, our work is not just building custom ERP solutions, but also deploying them and seeing to it that organizations are able to transform how they work. So we've had experience in taking companies from manual, paper-based operations to fully digitizing what they do. And in the end, they achieve some results that no manual system can give you. So as a company, we've worked with organizations in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Uganda, and primarily you find out that it's the same thing. So I wrote down some things for the question that he just asked us. So as an organization, what are you supposed to do in order for you to stay ahead, irrespective of what is happening in the country? So the first thing is to keep a clear vision and prioritize critical objectives. Often, before we start working with anyone, our first question is, what do you want to achieve? What are the problems you would want to solve? Except we understand these two, we don't even start doing any work with you. Then the second thing is you should make data-driven decisions under pressure. A lot of times, most companies lose opportunities. They lose a lot of money because they don't get to monitor what is happening real time in their businesses. We've had situations where we deployed solutions and we found out that people were stealing from their companies, and people were stealing a lot of money, not just something little. But it's because they don't have any way of monitoring. So these tools can help you have insight into what you are making, that is the revenue that is coming in, and then how it is playing out in your profit. So one of the things you should do is to make data-driven decisions under pressure. So in order for you to make a data-driven decision, you should have the data to begin with. And that is the reason why you need an ERP. And then the third thing you do is to collaborate across sectors and stakeholders. Again, the ERP can help you do this very, very easily. And then you have to remain agile and adapt to changing conditions. For instance, in our day-to-day, most people are always on the go. They are always on the go. They rarely sit in the office. So if you can provide a means for them to work on their phones, it means everywhere they are, if they are supposed to respond to notices, they are supposed to send invoices, they are supposed to approve certain things, if you can put it in their palm, it makes it very easy. That is why you need to have your ERPs in a form of mobile app. And then we talk about communicating transparently to build trust and alignment, then balancing immediate crisis response with long-term resilience. So one solution handles several problems. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Please, if you think he answered it well, give him a round. Give him a round of applause tonight. Let me come to my economist and lecturer. I have several leaders tonight in this auditorium investing a lot, but sometimes, what they get back sometimes is problematic. Some have suffered losses amongst others. I want to find out from you, how can leaders, especially in this room, especially our 100 Trailblazers, measure and justify the return on their investment, ROI, of initiatives that aim for long-term social impact over the short-term gains? Just a profit for now, it's just a thing for now, but looking into a long-term situation.
All right. So, good evening once again, and thank you, business executive, for this opportunity given to me. I think if I understood your question correctly, you want to understand the social impacts, how it's being measured, um, when it comes to companies' investment decisions. Yeah. All right. So normally, it's quite easier for firms or industries to measure their performances, like when it comes to their return on investment and other indicators, KPIs that they generate from the firms. I think the difficult part is the long-term social benefit, which organizations normally talk about in the form of corporate social responsibilities. But I think beyond that, the social impact
Please,
is
tonight get
difficult.
ready with some questions also. Thank
Okay.
you.
The social impact, in a way, is difficult to measure by most firms. Firms are just interested in the profit they make. Recently, we were doing some studies concerning the oil and gas industry and their impact on the environment. We did some ranking, especially with the reporting on climate issues and how sustainable the non-renewable industry should operate. Now, we did some ranking to assess these measures. And with the 5 ranking, profitability, the industry, the social, the environment, when we did the ranking and we did top executive interviews, environmental impact was the last. Financial and the profitability were first on top. So firms' concentration is always on profit. Yes, they play a role in corporate social responsibility, but the measurement to assess the true impact is mostly not the firm's, ideologies. They normally leave that part to either government, some NGOs, or other bodies in the economy. But I think they need to assess the true impact by maybe knowing how much their CSR is truly alleviating poverty, is truly empowering women, with the innovation that has been coming up by the firms, digital innovation and all these things. How much are they really impacting the society that they find themselves to operate? Now, we've seen this in so many, I'll say, case studies, like Nigeria, for example, with the oil industry in the Niger Delta. They've done a lot of corporate social responsibility, but yet the impact on the society is not really felt. There are a lot of insurgents happening in there. You ask the firm, they say, we've done our part. We've provided support for the community. You ask the community, they also say, no, the firms have neglected us. If you go to our mining industry or sector here in Ghana, like Obuasi, for example, we see a lot of poverty in the region. But the gold mining industry there also see that they are doing a lot to, help the communities. So then clearly there's a missing gap somewhere where maybe the firms are still profit-oriented, but not really social or social impact-oriented. So I think, and like this panel discussion, for example, I think it plays a very major role. That's where maybe academia needs to come in, where firms will channel that research into academia to actually assess that social impact, then provide those solutions to firms to incorporate it in their CSR reporting. So I don't know if I answered your question.
You've answered it perfectly. So yes, people are thinking the profitability alone, but we should also equally think about the impact wherever you are, whichever area you find your, please, whichever business, check the neighborhood. Ask yourself, am I making impact? If I should give you land in Insawem and you are doing your business, how is your business impacting the people of Insawem? It's one thing you should consider. I would allow gentlemen some 30 seconds, because I must manage the time and get done by 8:30. Just some 30 seconds for each to touch on your final advice. And Mr. Game, it can be on your labor front and how you think, as they are employers, as they are trailblazers, they should. So it's a personal advice within 30 seconds to them. And from the web ERP point, you can also take some 30 seconds. And then from my economists, you can also take some 30 seconds to touch on them, on their impact and advice, what you'd want to, advice you'd want to give to them as you round this discussion up, and also allow some questions. Please, if you have some questions, kindly get it ready.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's important that we bear in mind something which is very important for the purpose of what we are discussing. In this world, Ghana no exception, other African countries no exception, our level of perception about how business should be conducted, how government should be brought in, how even academia should be brought in, how other people, how you involve what you are doing today through business executive, how we network with one another. Unfortunately, the level of perception in Africa is extremely very high. And they therefore do not help support promotion of indigenous participation in such investments like Obuasi you mentioned, like what happened in Nsawam many years ago. A lot of lands and businesses were in Nsawam. We used to buy a lot of drinks that were made from Nsawam. We all know what it is. So I think it's important that we calculate the cost of perception and conflict that it brings about, so that we can reduce the tension between and among us, and networking and finding out, like my brother said, what is the purpose of this business being established. Then when you answer the questions, you'll be able to take off from there. For the sake of time, I'll pause here and say that the future ahead of us is still available. We can always engage and network and learn from one another. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can take it up, Neo, too.
Thank you very much. So my brief advice is, if you want to grow your business to a certain level, you should consider employing the appropriate technology that will help you. A lot of times, most of these off-the-shelf solutions are not bespoke. They are not designed to work the way you work. That is the reason why we build custom solutions. In fact, most of the projects that we have done, the companies already spent money buying off-the-shelf solutions, and it didn't quite help them. But when we came in, we asked them what they wanted, made sure we understood their requirements, and just built something. Today, the CEO sent me a message. He said that what we did was 200% better than what they were using. So that is how powerful good technology can be. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The economists will take it up from here. Sir Derek Donko.
Okay, so with a few words I'll say is, I believe we are looking at innovation and growth by industry. And I think firms and industry need to move away from, or they need to break the chain of bureaucracy and move to what we call corporate entrepreneurship, where they focus on innovative minds. They allow partnerful growth of ideas in the industry, so that they are not fixated on the traditional ways of doing things. Normally, I just look at how traffic situation in Accra is, and how Ghanaians are not talking about remote jobs. Yeah, sit at home, work to save time and be more productive at home. So I think we should move away from the traditional ways. In the entrepreneurship, we say that you do it, you beg for forgiveness later. So you do it, yeah, there are legal implications, but we should have that entrepreneurial mindset to transform and innovate the way we produce.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Game, CEO of Game and Game Associate, Mr. Ebenezer Neo, 2 Shining Web Studio CEO, and Selectual Ghana Communications Technology University. Ladies and gentlemen, my panelists, does anyone have a question for them with all they've been discussing? All right, does anyone have any question for them? Okay, it means tonight we want to swing into the award mode. Gentlemen, I would want to say a big thank you to you. Let's give them a round of applause as they go back to their seats. Please, organizers, you may kindly help me to put the chairs in for them. If our dance ensemble are ready, we can equally allow them to come in and do a performance for us. Please allow them to get ready. But in between that, let me quickly go to royalty and do a quick introduction for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Nana Kwamena Ansa the first is the current Nsawem Hene, that's the chief of Nsawem. Nsawem in the eastern region, for those of you who don't know, Nsawem is in the eastern region. Well, he was installed after the Nsawem stew had remained vacant for 2 decades. So yes, at some point in time, maybe you had Aztec and others folding up. That was because Nana was not there. Today, Nana is there, and he's inviting you that bring the businesses. Mon friend Jumane Mansawem, if you are crowded in Accra, don't worry. He is here today. It's the reason why he came. He says, Trailblazers, come in. Let's talk. I would apportion you space. Dynamic youth who are ready to work. If you want examples, check with companies like Pacho Blue Skies. Check with Blue Skies. We assured him to come. Today he's a leading exporter to Europe. That shows the dynamism of the Nsawem youth. Please, if you are here, let's give Nana and entourage a resounding round of applause. And it's beautiful when you invite somebody and he says, I cherish your program, so I'm not coming alone. I'm coming with my entourage. Nana Saka Bempong is the Ochiame for Nsawem. If you are here and you want to speak to Nana, Ochiame is here. Ochiame say, bra, oka tiramia. Let's give him a round of applause, please. And then I have Nana Ampem Dako. Nana Ampem Dako is the chief of staff for the Nsawem Hene. Chief of staff, I'm sure, yes, So all Nana's kingdom, he is the man who ensures everyone is working well. Nana Ampem Dako, Yamawakwaba. I also have Nana Adukofi, who is a mankrado of Oparikrum. Nana Mankrado, you're welcome. Oh, give them a round of applause for me. Nana Mankrado, you're welcome. He's a Mankrado of a Parekrum. And now the beauty. As there are some women in the house. The women, you know you celebrate your own. They are saying that the youth, we are ready for them. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Nana Ajua Owari. That's a queen mother of Nsawem Market. Nana Owari. Oh, let's give it up for her. The women are celebrating you. Nana, hima, almost your move will be almost the beba. Now they are sharing Mia, our crew. You. Then I have Nana Afarebia, who's a Chidom Hema. Nana Chidom Hema, Yemawakwaba Srunko. Nana Chidom Hema, Yemawakwaba Srunko. And then I have Nana Efua. If I jumped in terms of hierarchy, please forgive me. I have Nana Efua Oforiwa. Nana Efua Oforiwa is the queen mother of Oparikrum. Queen mother of, oh, let's give it up for Nana. Abomon Semomane Mame. Nana, beauty is in you. So now that you are all seated, I'm ready to present your awards to you. But before then, let's have a cultural display done tonight by the dance ensemble, and once they are done, we will come in with the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the dance ensemble. Oh, you can do it better for the Lily's dance crew. There's a dance ensemble performing for us tonight. They say they appreciate you more when you take a video of their dance and you share with the rest of the world. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Check with your time. It's 8:36, ladies and gentlemen. In just a short while, we move into the awards. And kindly, I'd want this to be very beautiful, very memorable, yet a little bit swift. And that's to give you the opportunity to go back early. Then I'll be traveling back all the way to Nsawem. So please, we don't need to keep him here throughout the night. I know some of you would have some activities. So let's make tonight beautiful, yet very memorable, and also ensure that we are able to get done on time. For this reason, ladies and gentlemen, when you pick the awards, we will not want you to elaborate and say all the beautiful things. We have some media personnel in our midst. We are also saying get Business and Financial Times and all the other media. In fact, the Business Executive magazine is also available. We can publish for you when you invite us and put you on the front pages amongst others. So please, much as you can, just do well to be brief here. The ground rules will be when we mention you, the one to present the award will be here already, and so you will come in, and then from that end, and then you go back that same way. That's the only point that has the stairs to the dais, so let's follow that. At this point, I humbly want to request that I will do us the honors by doing the presentations for us. Nana, it gives us the opportunity if you want to say a few things also to the audience here. Nana, no? Nana se men kasa, and so me wo dokesiye mamo, me wo insase mamo, me wo injuma emransiye mamo. Until at any point in time, when I give you your award and you are coming to Isawim, you come with the picture. The palace will be opened for you. Nana Chiame, is that it? Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, help me welcome Nana Kwabna and Sa the Insawam Hene. It is beautiful, tradition is beautiful. You say. Nana in the Tuareg has arrived in the colorful garden. You will come closer and face the audience. All right. Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Ghana 100 Trailblazers Awards, and tonight we're happy to hand over the list of recipients of tonight's award. In fact, when you are mentioned, you're put in the category of the Trailblazers, and we would want to also mention that the same team in the near future, we're lifting you up to the Africa, that's the continental level, as Trailblazers. So yes, if you receive a nomination, it means you are graduating from the local terrain to the continental terrain. And so for somebody, keep your emails open. I will personally be doing some nominations, and if you are here and you know your CEO deserves it, please nominate the person. Very important announcement, Nana. Tonight, your family, friends, those abroad can watch us live. Just go on YouTube and type the business executive. If you're not getting on, just wave your hands. My executives will come and help you. On your table also, we want you to scan and follow all our social media handles. Please do it. It's the age of technology. It is when any announcements come, we will put it on. So right on your table, you see that QR code there. Please scan it now. Scan it now. Do well to scan it now. It would have all of our social media handle. If there's any good opportunity, for instance, from Botswana or anything, we will not come to your business directly to one. We will put it on our social media platforms. So please make sure you scan and follow all our social media handles. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight for the 100 Trailblazers Award, ladies and gentlemen, for the first, we're going to the CEO, Managing Director of Next Balls Gas Limited, Mr. Alfred Buckle. Congratulations, you are a trailblazer in the gas industry. Next Bonds Gas Limited, Mr. Alfred Buckle, congratulations tonight. To the CEO and Managing Director of Next Bonds Gas Limited. If you came with them, the trailblazer, if you are with the person, you allow the person to take the picture and then you join, okay? The person has one single picture photographer and then the rest will join. So it will be the group. Thank you. Some came with their company staff amongst others. So the key leader, the leader of the group will take the picture and then the rest will join. The photographer will direct. Thank you very much. Okay, so next bonds are joining. They didn't come from the onset. You couldn't have come, madam, looking all this good and you stay back. No, that's not good. But let's save time with it. Within 30 seconds, we are all done. Thank you. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. When you are going, and we'll congratulate you also when you are going. Next, ladies and gentlemen, tonight for the 100 Ghana trip of Netis Ghana Limited. That's Najes Hamadi. Najes Hamadi came with the team. Let's give them a round of applause as they come in. Ladies and gentlemen, building towers, supplying energy.
Energy interruptions can bring operations to a standstill, causing disruptions and financial losses. The need for reliable and uninterrupted power is paramount for businesses to thrive and succeed. If you are looking for a partner in achieving maximum energy independence and overcoming the challenges of energy interruptions, Netis, if offering premium solarization solutions designed to optimize energy usage, reduce carbon footprint, and ensure continuous power supply.
Thank you so much. Nana, the next person coming in, I know you would want in your community. I am happy to mention that the next Trailblazer is the Chief Executive Officer of Ankobra West Community Bank PLC, Henry Kweku Youngson. Please let's give them a round of applause. Mr. Kweku Youngson, Nana is saying that please do well to bring Ankobra to in Sawem also. They are very dynamic. There's money in their economy and they would want to receive you there.
Congratulations.
One can join and then when they pick, they can hand over to the person, please. Good. The rest you come up please. When you come, so we'll save time, come up. The photographer will take the leader out.
Listen, them say, them tell you say you can never be the one. But God say, make I tell you.
Nana Chief of Staff, when they are coming down, you congratulate them for us. We are grateful. Nana Chiame, we are grateful. Ankara West Community Bank PLC, doing a lot in their community, helping the tomato sellers amongst others. This time, they are a community bank, they are not a rural bank. Next, ladies and gentlemen, if there are some women in the house, it's time to celebrate the women for us. We have the Chief Executive Officer of Regulars Investment and Financial Services Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mavis Omega.
Congratulations, you're
Team from Regulars Investment and Financial Services Limited. Congratulations. Please come up. Please come up.
God is good. Yes, you are. Congratulations.
To do the presentation, ladies and gentlemen, is Regulars Investment and Financial Services. And Regulars, His Royal Majesty is saying that please bring Regulars to Nsawam and its surrounding townships, and they are happy because there are several workers there today, several of them serving different companies, and they are ready to invest their money in your financial institution. You will not be disappointed, Regulars, when you bring your money to Nsawam. And let the applause keep coming while you can, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. It's such an exciting moment created by the business executive. At some point, if you don't find Honorable Austin Game, he said at some point he will be departing, so please bear with him if you don't find him, but he's available at this moment if you want to speak to him. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, let's move on and let's celebrate more women. Country Director for Engage Now Africa, Cecilia Amankwa. Let's give it up for her. A dynamic woman who is giving back to society, building educational facilities. Kindly watch your step anytime you are coming up. Kindly watch your step. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate her. She says, Nana says, bring your educational facilities to Insawim. This is the time to be in Insawim. Lady Cecilia, you are a trailblazer. You are a woman who is making and turning things around so long as philanthropy is concerned.